To all, I hope you have a great week. Qué rico es caminar por la mañana.
What's going on, you guys? So, the WBC came out with a new ranking system. And as you can see, we have a top 7 here. You see Errol Spence Jr. is the champion, of course. We should be expecting a return from Errol Spence soon. Virgil Ortiz is number 1. And he's actually the one that posted this on his social media, and I'm just using his photo for the video because he seems to be excited because he's in a good position. He's in position to face Terrence Crawford soon, and he's also in a position to face Errol Spence soon. So Virgil Ortiz is good no matter where he goes. He can either wait his turn or go take some tough fights or take some fights here and there to stay busy. Who knows? But Mikey Garcia is number 2. How in the hell is Mikey Garcia number 2? What did he do to be number 2? Right? He just lost against Sandro Martin from Spain, a guy that was supposed to be a showcase tune-up, a cherry pick. It went wrong. Mike Garcia ended up losing to this guy. Right? But yeah, Mikey Garcia is still highly rated in the WBC. The WBC is starting to make this thing look too obvious. Right? They're making it look too obvious. So that means Sandro Martin should be number 1. Or if anything, he should be number 2. And Mikey Garcia should be number whatever. But nah, that's just not how boxing works. You see? That's just not how it works. Because a guy like Elemonte Stanionis, who's only 13-0, it's not like he's a big needle mover. It's not like he's a ticket seller. It's not like he's a huge draw. However, he's 13-0 and about to begin a title fight against Dennis Ugas. How? When you got guys like Duran Ennis, who's almost 30 fights in, can't even crack the top 3 in the sanction body. Hardly can crack the top 3 in any of these sanction bodies. How? Stanionis got a title shot at Ugas' belt for beating Thomas Delorme. So that should mean that Duran Ennis, who also is fighting Thomas Delorme this weekend, should be getting a title shot soon as well, right? It's the politics of boxing. You ever wonder why you see these guys that you never heard of or never seen fight before, rated so highly in these sanction bodies? You're like, who are these guys? Where do they come from? Guys from countries you never even heard of. Boxing needs to get rid of the sanction bodies. That's what needs to happen. Andre Ward came out with a video on Fight Hype talking about whether these guys come from and why they're here. It's one of those things that's been a part of the sport for so long that nobody really questions it. But what purpose do the sanction bodies really serve? So you can wear their belt. So the champion, the guy who works hard his whole life, to become a champion, got to pay to be a champion. It doesn't sound right. Boxing has a lot of problems that it needs to fix. But everybody's so worried about making a big bag. They're not really trying to fix the sport. And this is why UFC does so well. They invest into the sport by giving them big fights. We got one champion. His ranking system's legit. We know who's rated, we know who's the best guy. We know who's pound for pound. All of that. And you can't dispute any of these arguments on these cases that they put out. Who's the top fighter, who's rated top 10, etc. But in boxing, you see a top 10, and it's like, wait a minute, how is he rated high here, but he's rated like number 8 over there, and he's rated here, there. It's confusing. So if you was a guy that was trying to get into boxing, or a young guy trying to get, you'd be confused as to what's going on. Like, why is this rated here? Who is this guy over here? Why is he rated number 2? Did he fight Terrence Crawford? Did he fight Sean Porter? Did he fight Keith? No. So how is he rated number 2? It just doesn't make sense, right? But really, it's all about the money. It's about the money. The money, if you got money behind you, which a guy like Stanionis probably does, or he got a good management team that can put you in position to get these fights. That's just what it is. These guys are in bed with these sanction bodies, these managers, and these guys, these promoters. WBO, what Bob ordered. That's pretty much Bob Arum's belt. WBC is pretty much Canelo's belt. And any other Mexican fighter. Because they always in position. They make a new fight, new belt for every Canelo fight. They're already acting like Canelo won against Plant. This ranking system. How is Mikey Garcia number 2, people? How? He just lost. How is he still ranked so high? And it's not like it was a high-profile loss against a guy like Prograis or anything like that. He lost against a guy that he was supposed to beat. A guy that's not even ranked in the top 5. So he should have got knocked all the way down, past Jerron Boots Ennis, and maybe even Conor Benn. Could he even beat those guys right now, right? Ask yourselves, if he couldn't beat a Sandro Martin, could he really beat a Conor Benn, a Jerron Boots Ennis, a Danny Garcia, a Keith Thurman? Like, could he beat any of these guys? How is he ranked over any of these guys? And for Keith Thurman, we haven't seen him in a while. He's still ranked number 4. He's slowly moving down, but we haven't seen him in over 2 years now. Jerron Ennis should be number 3 or 4, right? David Arvin's been putting in work over there in the UK. I've been watching him. Dude got almost fucking 30-some fights. He should have been, guys like 13-0 guys are getting title shots over guys that got damn near 35 fights. Are you kidding me? But this is boxing, people. These sanction bodies, they do good things when they feel obligated to, but then again, what purpose do they really serve in the sport? How come these promoters or these networks or these guys can't just make up their own ranking system, come together with some legitimate ranking systems and rank these guys correctly and kill the whole sanction fee thing? Because you get these guys holding these belts, yeah, they go get all 4 belts, but guess what? They go let them go right away because they don't want to pay all these sanction fees. But guys like Mike Garcia still in position. He took a big loss. I guess a guy nobody heard of. A guy that's probably not even ranked in the WBC. And it's almost like it never happened because he's still number 2. Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.